Facebook Live, Facebook Live. We have arrived. One more time, y'all. Let's get it in.
Conference muted. Conference recording started.
I want to thank everybody for chiming in. This is Watchman Derrick Yisrael, also known as Pastor Derrick, on the Early What I Seek Thee Scripture Study and Prayer Line on this 16th day in February 2023. Y'all know what it is. It's the best abilities, availability, part 7. Part 7. Back to our base scripture. Romans 12:1. Thank Elder Joseph, for holding down the line many years faithfully. You continue to bless him. Pastor Amon Bell, good to see you in here. Well. My big bro up in here as well. Demeana's in the building. Yahoo is in the house. Latricia Johnson. Boca Tov. We got Mo up in here. We got Al Mal, my pal, in the cuts quietly. We got Yamina Yahoo in the building. Got my mom up in here. Demeana in the building. 49 on mine. Got Bev in the house. Again, Yamina Yahoo is up in here. My beautiful mom. Got Battle in the building. What's up with it, Kev? Got Kevin up in here. Nicole Robinson. Roll call. What's up, y'all? Hallelujah. Wasn't that Nicole Robinson? Hallelujah. Mother Katie is in here. Mother, bless you. Baruch you this morning. Hallelujah. As well. Romans 12:1, y'all. Shalom. Always a pleasure. Denise Wilkins is in here. Romans 12:1. Look what it say. It says, I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of Yah, that you present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable to Yah, which is your reasonable service. It's reasonable. That's the best thing you can possibly do. That's the best thing you can possibly do. Logan, good to see you in here. In fact, we should be on attack, to tell you the truth. Bree, what it be? Good to see you up in here. Are you with me? Caitlin, bless you. Good to see you in here, young lady. Always a pleasure. Romans 12:1. I beseech you, which is to beg, to urge, plead. I'm pleading with you. Listen. By the mercies of Yah. Faithful up in here. What's up with it, Barbara? Good to see you in here. I'm looking at the Most High in a way that understanding, the necessity. It's kind of heartbreaking when you look out at the world and see how blind they are. You look on social media and everybody, especially the ladies, but they half naked, desperate. They want to be touched. And you look at the condition of the men, they ain't no better. You catch some of them jokers in little dresses and stuff, but I'm just looking at like people in the rat race trying to get it, trying to get paid. Rhonda Ponder, and it's heartbreaking. Now, if you look at the state of people, right, because the heart of man is like desperately wicked, and people left to themselves that we just crave wrong stuff. And the times we living in, it's like it's magnified. They letting out a dark matter as well. Torrance, always good seeing you in here. Stephanie Barron, good to see you in here well. Your best ability is availability, part 7, We back in Romans 12 and 1. But I'm just looking at Teresa. Always a pleasure. But I'm looking at like how people are sleepwalking. How people are sleepwalking. Now, like about this chase, I understand it. I understand why the ladies is half naked. Because the Most High said himself, it's not good for man to be alone. And then he put him to sleep and brought a woman out. And so everyone wants companionship. But because of the power of the prince of the air, he's promoting lust, sexual perversion, and sickness. And, a calling card, some bait, a hook to get someone is to, put your goodies on display. So ladies are doing what Kim Kardashian did and came up. She got discovered laying on a mattress, being filmed, and then blew up. That's how she came. That's how she came. And that stuff is glorified in this wicked world. So folks trying to eat, trying to win, trying to get positioned. But don't you ever forget that we're on the Titanic. The times we living in is so wicked, they put a male and female bathroom, 6 stalls, two of them. They could have used one for boys, one for girls. No, they used both of them for a unisex bathroom. In my son's school, and he the old dude on the campus, and he only in the 5th grade. This is what they doing to children. This place is sick. They got the CERN jumping off in Switzerland, spinning, letting dark matter out, trying to release the demonic, the demons that are locked in there. Whether you believe it or not, it's real. And the times we're living in is incredibly evil. Whether you realize it or not, they're building this place a giant a prison. And they turning money digital, so you ain't gonna be able to buy or sell unless you cooperate. You got to sell your soul for rock and roll now. There's a choice that you got to make. There's a choice. We talking good then, Reed. There's a choice you got to make. What will it profit a man to gain the whole world and lose his soul? This ain't no game. This is far from it. So like, man, it gets so deep, but like, y'all is so cool. Let me tell you this. Listen to this. Nobody wants somebody, Don Deems, good to see you in here, but nobody wants somebody, you gotta pull a weapon on them for them to date you. You gotta threaten them for them to date you. You got to put them in a situation, right, to where they know that it's in their best interest. They ain't in love with you. It's just in their best interest. Ladies know this a lot. They be with jokers just because they got a couple dollars and they trying to survive out here. That's some old, sell yourself. That's some old swinging on a pole type mentality. But you got a lot of ladies that got that mentality because they don't like you like that, but they trying to survive out here. People trying to eat. But Yah is so good, the creator of all. When you look at the book of Jude, right? He was talking about, like, save some, with compassion. And compassion is like letting them know about the love and the compassion of Yah and how much you love them and bring them on in. And then he said, save others with fear. Yah is so cool that he'll even accept you if he scared you up in here because he's trying to save you. And if you ever get to know him, you're going to fall in love with him. You'll learn to reciprocate. The whole game changes when you get in his face and you really find out he is love. And love is so attractive. Love is so forgiving. Love is so kind. He ain't even tripping on no pride stuff. He ain't even the type Elohim be like, nah, you only coming because we in the last days and you finna get your whole head ripped off. Other than that, you wouldn't even be here. He ain't even that type of Elohim. He know the only reason why you in here because you about to get your whole head ripped off. And it's true, you about to get your whole head ripped off if you don't get up in here. Niece, nice talking to you last night, Joshana. Are y'all with me? You know what it is. The best ability is availability, part 7. Are y'all with me? We back at it. Romans 12:1. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies. Look how merciful he is. Look at how merciful he is. Renee, good to see you in here. Look how merciful he is. The name of this series, Renee, is the best ability is availability. We're in part 7. We're in Romans 12:1. I'm begging you, therefore, by the mercies of Yah. Look how merciful he is. That whatever he can do to save us, because the consequences is dire. These folks are serious about what they're doing. And let me tell you something. When you the type that our salvation is to know him. I'm telling you that, right? You're right, Reed. Listen to this. Our salvation is to get to know him. And you want to get to know him to the point that he wants to rescue you sooner than later. I'm not talking about just spiritually rescue you. I'm talking about rescue you from the wrath to come. I'm talking about from the wrath to come. And when you get down in the last days, because at one point we used to hear the last days is coming. We used to hear that when we were growing up. We were in the last days because 1,000 years is as the day on the Most High. So it being 2023, we like in the last couple of days. Yeah, this is the last days, couple of thousand years, right? So people be born and die, and they still in the last days. But we so finite in our thinking that little vapor of smoke, because the Bible says our life is like a vapor of smoke that appear for a moment and vanish away. And that little vapor of smoke, we think that's eternity. So we crazy enough to be saying, oh, I've been hearing that all my whole life. We living in the last days. You looking at it, your little second day, your little second in time, your little vapor of smoke moment that you hear. But don't get it twisted. We're in the last day. But now, we're literally in the last days that's comprehensible to our finite thinking. On some, there's wicked agendas. On some, they just ramped up the CERN over there in Switzerland. They just rebuilt it and fired that joker back up. They just did it. They did the satanic dance and everything. They just did it. That thing is so powerful, you have no idea of the dark matter and the demonic presence that they're releasing on earth right now. You have no idea that they're making way for Hasatan, the devil, that they're yielding all they power to. And see, because Satan needs a physical body to work in this realm. This is a realm where you need a physical body. So he has these Luciferians doing his work for him, busting him out of prison and making a way for him on earth. Well, that's happening now. That's happening now. Gates already said there's a whole nother plague coming in the next couple of years. The 2030 agenda, that's only 7 more years from now. And folks still screwing, pursuing what they do. Do you? I'm praying for you. I beseech you. Look, Romans 12:1. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercy, it's his mercy, y'all. By the mercy of Yah, that you present your body a living sacrifice. We know all that special, y'all. In all truth, look, I'm not hating on y'all's children, but we're not all that special. Now, I thank the Most High that he looks past our faults and see our needs, and he loves us. Don't get your theology twisted like he just going to accept us as we are. No, we're able to be baptized in his death, that death that he bled for, that he got tortured and got crucified for? We can be baptized into that death. The payment that he paid for our sins, we can be baptized into that death. But now we got to rise up to walk in the newness of life, and Catholicism don't teach you that. Excuse me. Are y'all with me? Catholicism don't teach you that. Catholicism put everything on Jesus, right? They changed his name and his look, and then they said put everything on him, and he got you. The Messiah got you. The Messiah got you, but you got to be baptized to his death to rise up to walk in the newness of life. Are you with me, Banks? Good to see you in here. You know what it is. Our best ability is availability, part 7 now. Back in Romans 12:1. Are y'all with me? So we need to wake up to the fact that it's by his mercy. We don't deserve this. It's by his mercy that he said, come on out. It's going to rain. Come on, repent. And not only do we need to repent, right? It's not that we loved him. None of us, including me, none of us. It's not that we loved him. He first loved us. Soon as Adam sinned, he said the first prophecy, the seed of the woman will bruise the head of the serpent. Because he's reaching out to us. And then he came down 75 generations to fulfill that. And was born of a virgin. And now we're looking back at what he was willing to do for us. But Israel got hijacked because they dropped the ball, sinned against him. They ended up getting scattered. They ended shipped into slavery, lost their identity, getting dogged out. The most hated people on the planet Earth. That was a part of the punishment. But now we're waking up to who we are and whose we are. And now that we know who we are, we're super hated. They hate Yah and us. And they paving the way for Satan. And Satan is turning this place into a place you really don't even want to be here. Tell you the truth, if you really knew. So it's by his mercy that Yah is saying, come here. Put the dope down. Put that foul language down. Put the game down. Put it down. And I understand our flesh, we ain't into putting nothing down. We trying to win out here. You better look around. You better make sure it's worth it. That's why the Bible say, what will it profit a man to gain the whole world and lose his soul? What will the man give in exchange for his soul? We like to play Russian roulette, and I understand. I've been there, done that, went there, came back. It ain't cool. Tell you that now. Saw it, touched it, tasted. All the stuff I done and created. Yeah, about a paper chase. Trick that paper. I need Yah. Period. I'm begging you, brethren, by the mercies of Yah, that you make a presentation. What's the presentation? You. Show up or blow up. Keep telling you. That you present your body as a living sacrifice. Holy. That's how he wants you. Holy, look in the mirror. Holy and acceptable unto Yah. And it's reasonable. Which is your reasonable service. Then the second verse say, and be not conformed to this world. Oh, this world is in trouble. You don't want to smoke. Hey, you don't want to smoke. You blessed if you be like I'm finna fast and pray and read my Bible. I'm finna turn the TV. I need to spend some time with Yah. Oh, you head in the right direction. And be not conformed to this world, right? We got to get to the point that we're willing to mortify the deeds of the flesh, kill out our wicked desires, to look at ourselves, the mirror of the word, looking in the mirror of the word, the word of liberty, right? That will free you from the bondage of your wicked nature. That's what we need. We need to get out of our emotions, out of our feelings, what it look like, what it smell like, what it tastes like, what it sound like, and what it feel like. Push that to the side and get into the ruah, the spirit, and seek him like never before. Real talk. And seek him like never before. Ramon, good to see you in here. We in the best abilities availability, part 7. We're in Romans 12:2 right now. And be not conformed to this world, be transformed by the renewing of your mind. We got to go through a mind renewal process. Straight up, Reed, 100%. We cannot be overcome by evil, but see, to tell you the truth, our whole life we've been overcome with evil. We were born in it. Born in sin, shaped in iniquity. We was born in this thing. And how the devil work is he make it gray area. He blur the lines. What he doing to our children is so unfair. Listen, what he's doing to our children is he's blurring the lines between male and female. He's erasing it right before the parent's face. On our watch, the enemy is erasing male and female. That's what he did with the Rihanna dance. Had everybody in all white with half shirts on, doing booty dances, men and women. The only way you was able to tell them apart is you saw some beards and some mustaches. You seen some clean, feminine looking faces, and then you see some male looking faces. But other than that, the exterior, they both had on halter tops. What men doing with halter tops on, and popping their booty, spreading their legs and popping and humping and flopping around like fish out of water. A bunch of little fish in halter tops. That's what it looked like to me. It was satanic as heck. I was bothered heavily. This place is satanic as heck. And folks is happy. Folks is cheering. Folks is, woo, she's singing. And listen what she was talking about. Grabbing a crotch and all that. Oh, it was ridiculous. Satanic as I don't know what. But that's what it is. When you get to certain levels, you got to sell your soul for rock and roll. When you get to certain levels, messing with them people, oh, it'll cost you. Oh, you're going to have to make a decision. You ain't going to be messing with them for free now. Alina, good to see you in here. You know what it is. Your best ability is availability, part 7. Romans 12:1. Back at 1 again. I'm begging you again. That's all I'm trying to say. I'm begging you. Look at this. Let's go to 1 Corinthians right quick. 3:16. Look what it say. 1 Corinthians 3:16. It say, know ye not that you are the temple of Yah? And that the Spirit of Yah dwells in you? Do you know that? Do you know what Satan is looking for is bodies? And he got them. And they working in the earth. The people that's running the world are Luciferians. They're wicked as heck. This place is wicked as I don't know what. Yeah. Price, I see you. That's what I'm talking about. But know you not that you're the temple. He don't dwell in temples made with hands. Right? All them physical structures outside. No, it's us. Know you not that you're the temple of Yah? And the Spirit of Yah dwelleth in you. Yah is in you. He dwelling in you. And he wants to use your body. He want to use you. And some of us won't let him because we using us. We trying to get paid. We trying to get laid. We don't know how to behave because we on our own hype. Wait, so a lot of us, the things we're doing, Yah didn't tell you to do that. Yah don't even want you doing that. Listen. Know you not that you're the temple of Yah. And the Spirit of Yah dwells in you. And we know, I taught enough to show y'all that the Spirit of Yah is the Word living inside of you. When you're filled with the Ruah, he's giving you ability to do things under the power of his Spirit, of his Word. Right? I'm not going to teach that right now. I'm just telling you. But listen, 17th verse. If any man defile the temple of Yah, him shall Yah destroy. Did y'all hear that? If any man defile the temple of Yah, him Yah shall destroy. For the temple of Yah is holy, which temple you are. That's why I say, I'm begging you, by the mercies of Yah, that you present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable to Yah, and it's reasonable. It's reasonable. That's what it is. It's reasonable. Are y'all with me? Back to 17th verse. If any man defile the temple of Yah, him shall Yah destroy. For the temple of Yah is holy, which temple you are, right? Let no man deceive himself. If any man among you seemeth to be wise in this world, let him become a fool, that he may be wise. If anybody feel like they making it, like it's going down in this world, you got to know where you at. You got to know who's in control. You got to know that they're not going to allow you to be holy and mess with them. They're not going to. It's not going to happen. We kind of be believing like it is. It wasn't even really like that back then. But I'm really telling you now, it's not like that. It is not like that. You got to sell your soul if you're going to play with they rock and roll, period. Even folks that's doing gospel is selling their soul. I'm here is here. Good to see you in here. We in the best abilities availability part 7 right now. We're in 1 Corinthians 3 and 17. Pull up a chair, Renee. Y'all with me? You cannot serve two masters. Listen to this. If this place wasn't overtaken by Luciferians that hate you and hate Yah, and they're polluting this place, and they own I'll destroy this place before I hand it over to Yah and his children, right? Like, you got to understand that they'll destroy this place first. Period. It ain't gonna happen. So they got full control. They told you the story of what they're doing on the back of the $1 bill, and it's coming to fruition like clockwork. And they're perfect planners. They're satanic, and they're going against Yah full throttle. Ain't no pause in the cause. Full throttle. They hijacked Judah, right? The Judah of praise, because Judah sent against Yah and ended up getting scattered. The northern kingdom got scattered. 10 tribes got scattered. Well, Judah, the southern kingdom, in 70 AD got hit by the Romans. They've been on the run. They've been on the run, and they went through they've been on the run, and they ended up in West Africa, where the slave trade happened, and then they end up being shipped into slavery, right, to serve the 400 years. They landed in 1619, right, and they served their 400 years, 2019. Well, in Genesis, the 15th chapter, Abraham had a dream. This is before all this happened. He had a dream that his children would be mistreated for 400 years, and that dream jacked his head up. But the Most High said that after they served their 400 years, he gonna judge the nation. He gonna judge that nation who did this to them. Well, the nations that did this to him, they were shipped all over the world as slaves. They don't have their last names. They're nameless and all that. But let me tell you who they are. They're Judah. They're talented. So you got these nameless folks, because all melanated people is not Judah. The Hamites is melanated, right? Right. So with that being said, we be thinking that all melanated people that go back to Africa and all that. Well, in Africa, it's 52 countries. It's 52 countries. It's not all the same people. Melanation, just like white skin, they different people. They different people. We different people. Well, Judah, the nameless ones, the ones that don't have African last names and all that, the ones that got their slave master's name, that was a part of the punishment. But look who they are. They're heading up in music. They're heading up in sports, basketball, football, baseball, whatever you let them in. They kind of like real different. They making the slave masters rich. They not keeping the money. They don't have their own country. They don't have their own land. They don't have their own language. They don't have none of that. They don't have that because they're being punished. Well, the punishment is over. But listen, when you mess with them, you talking good to me, Reed. When you mess with them, they got it set up that you got to sell your soul. They hate you. They pimps. They using you. Puffy ain't doing what he doing on his own. Feel me? Puffy, little, whatever he doing in behind closed doors with fellas or whatever he doing, that wasn't his idea at first. Believe that. Whatever they own, they got put on. Because they got hopped on. Casting couch is real. When you get to certain levels, you got to see somebody about something. Because they're Luciferians. And they running it. And they hate you. And they hate Yah. So now you got to make a decision on who you going to serve. Because you can't serve both. You can't run around here half dressed being a sex symbol. You're supposed to be holy. You got people want what? You want everybody to want to sleep with you? Is that what you're doing? That's not holy. What, you want to swing? What, you looking for some dollars? What, you trying to get paid, cash tapped? I don't know what you're doing. That ain't holy. Thug life, that ain't holy. Drunk, popping bottles and ain't nothing wrong with drinking. But come on now. 1 Corinthians 3:16, know ye not that you are the temple of Yah, and the Spirit of Yah dwelleth in you. If any man defile the temple of Yah, him Yah gonna destroy, he gonna kill you. It's a fearful thing to fall in the hands of a living Elohim. For the temple of Yah is holy, which temple you are. He says you're supposed to be holy. Listen, let no man deceive himself. If any man among you seem to be wise in this world, let him become a fool, that he may be wise. Okay, so there was a time where I had to pump my brakes. Stop. I dabble in some stuff, created a thing or two, but when the rubber meets the road, man, tricked all that. How about that? Take it up. Forget all that. Just bottom line. Pastor Bell said something to me a long time ago. I know he don't really know what he said. He probably know what he said to me, but he probably don't know what he said to me. Falcon, good to see you in here, sir. But he said to me, man, a lot of things you create, this is what he said, in this tone of voice too, a lot of things you create ain't for you. And he kind of like left it at that. And that just stuck in my head. And it's still in my head right now. Never left. Because when you create something, you kind of be creating it for yourself to do some stuff, right? But a lot of stuff I created, I slide it. It can't have me. Can't nothing have me but Yah. I almost deem it a waste of time. I definitely ain't going to if I create anything and it grab me like it's going to take my life and my time, it's going to cause me not to be who I am in Yah, it gotta go. Okay. I will, Falcon. That's the plan, my man. But I got to get out of here. You feel me? I can't do it. I cannot do it. In fact, I'm in the mode now, all cylinders burning towards Yah. All cylinders. You see Falcon in here, Bev, don't you? Talk back to me. Listen, 18th verse. Let no man deceive himself. If any man among you seem to be wise in this world, let him become a fool, that he may be wise. Listen, 19th verse says, For the wisdom of this world is foolishness to Yah. Alina, did I say what's up to you? You looking good, Joshana. I ain't mad at you. Come on out. For the wisdom of this world is foolishness with Yah. For it is written, he taketh the wise in their own craftiness. We be thinking we smart. We be thinking like we got it. You feel? Come on, man. Are you serious right now? Okay, no. Listen. There's some things that's going to happen on earth. They're already happening. Pure hell on earth for some people already. But hell is coming for more. This place is going to be blanketed with hell. They're turning this place into a giant prison. Look at their agenda. Do not get it twisted. They running, this first one they just ran, when they locked everybody up, they got way more of that coming. But they got it on a level that they don't plan on letting nobody out in about 5 more minutes. When they collapse and they call Marshall, boots on the ground, it's going down. It's not time to play around. Don't get it twisted. Get your houses in order. Yeah, real talk. Get your houses in order. When you submit to evil, when you evil your doggone self, how much can you complain? Because y'all been telling us, he ain't nothing to play with. If you read the Bible, we look at this stuff because we're in the comfort of what? Some churches? We're in the comfort of our home? Or we have a little Bible study, and you look at all this death and murder and mayhem. Read Torah. When you read Torah, you see big wars, big death, big murders. We just reading it like it's nothing. Like it's a fictional. No, this stuff is real. And y'all not playing with nobody. Y'all not playing with us. LaRon Armstrong. I'll be praying, fam. Keep the list coming too, Falcon. Are y'all with me? Listen, you can't get comfortable here. Don't get complacent. Work on yourself. Get with Yah. Read your Bible. Pray. Fast. Your hormones bothering you? Everybody's hormones is out of whack. You can't turn on the TV without seeing some breasts. The moment I turn on my iPad, I almost got 5,000 friends. And they be on the timeline. So as soon as I turn the door, all I see is boobs and butts. That's all I see. Across my whole screen. That's all I see. You just press the button next to the butt and get to my page. Get to what I'm trying to do. You can't turn on TV and watch a movie. Movies satanic. Cartoons is satanic. Video game, killing murder, blood everywhere. Luciferians is running this place. Pimping players. It's going down in the town. Period. No, you're not. You're the temple. Come on, y'all. We belong to him. I'm rocking with I'm rocking with Reed on this one. Let's go to 1 Corinthians 6 and 18 real quick. Let's slide through how much time I got? I got a couple more minutes, so I'm gonna slide with what my family Reed post, what Reed said. I'm gonna read it. Read with me. He got my back. Listen. 1 Corinthians 6:18. It says, flee fornication. Hard to do, huh? All these hard bodies running around here. Flee fornication. Keep your clothes on. Keep your clothes on. If you don't submit to Yah, you ain't, because you can't. You got to submit to Yah. You got to give yourself to him in order to do what he say. Right? You got to accept him. The word stood on the door. The Messiah stood at the door of your heart and knocked. You open up spiritually, he came in, because it's spiritual. You got to learn how to rightly divide the word. When you look at Torah, you got to look at it spiritually. What is he really saying? What does he really mean? I got a little rambunctious. I'm going to say this, but I'm going to teach it. Just wait. I'm going to teach it. Because I'm going to present to you already back to the food. The food, right? I kind of again, just studying a lot. And I got rambunctious. Someone sent me something. I looked into it. And I started shying towards physical food. Like eating certain foods is a sin and all that. And I'm saying I was wrong. I'm telling you that. Because it's spiritual. Just like the Messiah stood at the door and knocked, right? If you hear, you open up. He's not physically standing there. You open up and let him in, you're going to die. Of way more than heartburn. He's not going to physically come in you. This is spiritual. It was divided from natural to spiritual in Jeremiah 31 through 33. When he started dealing with Israel in the spiritual way. And that's what the law came by Moses, and spirit and grace truth came by the Mashiach. But I'll deal with that more in a minute. I'm just letting you know. Back to this. 6 and 18. Flee fornication. Right? Let it go. You ain't supposed to be on the bed with nobody. If that's not your spouse. But I know the times we living in. It's satanic. This is a giant orgy jumping off. Everybody freaking. In fact, look, all the letters. They got so many letters. You can sleep with anything or anybody. And folks is crazy enough to. I don't even want to go there right now. Why in the world could you look at it, son? What do you want to be when I grow up? I want to be Godzilla. Oh, what you want to be when I go? I want to be a fairy godmother. Oh, you heard him. He said it. Well, what about Godzilla? No, he said he want to be a fairy godmother. Are you sure, son? Yeah, I want to grow up and be a. Let's let the school know. We can't stop this. We got to let the authorities know. Come on, let's get him an operation. Let's go to the school and make sure he has a bathroom. I know the other children, Children, we're going to have a unisex bathroom because he wants to be a fairy godmother. When you idiot, you moron, you satanic. What's the heck wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Now you pushing that on other folks' children because you think your son want to be a fairy godmother. He want to be Godzilla. Ask him what he want to be in 2 days. Oh, I know what I want to be now. Back to this. 1 Corinthians 6:18. Flee fornication. Listen what it say. Every sin that a man doeth is without the body, right? You know what that means? Every sin that we commit is like without your body. Not put it this way. Every sin that a man, if you kill somebody, you're using your body. Right? So it's not just sleeping with someone, right? What this is talking about, every man that the sin commits without the body of Yah. Because when we get saved, we're baptized into the Messiah's body, into Yah's body. Are y'all with me? We're all members of his body. But if you sin, there's no sin in the body. So if you commit a sin, that's without the body. You're not in the body. You on your own. You doing this. Listen, flee fornication. Every sin that a man doeth is without the body. But he that committed fornication sins against his own body. Okay, so now you using your body and you sinning. You're not sinning against Yah's body. You sinning against your own doggone body. So when you start having problems, physical ailments and cancers, whatever he going to do to you, because you sinning against your own body, do you, but you're going to pay for it, right? 19th verse. What? Know you not that your body is the temple of the Ruach HaKodesh, the Spirit of Yah, y'all? The Holy Spirit, which is in you. We just read that in Corinthians 3:16. What? Know you not that your body is the temple of the Ruach HaKodesh, which is in you, which you have of Yah, and you are not your own? This is what Reed said. For you are bought with a price. Therefore, glorify Yah in your body and in your spirit, which are Yah's. He owns you now. Listen. Him owning you is not to harm you. You need to be rescued. I know I do. I'm telling you, I do. And I'm going to get rescued. How about that? It ain't no doubt here. I'm going to get rescued. Because I ain't messing with y'all like that. I'm cool. I just want to mind my business and get Yah. I can't sin with nobody about nothing. I'm not going against Yah for nothing to nobody. Keep the money. Keep the tongue kisses. Do people still tongue kiss? I don't know what y'all do. Keep the problem. I don't want no funk. I'm cool. I'm cool. I don't want nothing to do with none of it. All I want to know is Yah. Period. I don't want no problems. I don't want no orgy. I don't want no sex. I don't want to get high. I don't want to get drunk. I don't want to cuss. You cuss, I'll walk away. I don't want to cuss with you. I don't want to fight with you. You want to fight? I'm crossing the street. We can do some boxing lessons and stuff like that still, Joshana, but we ain't fighting nobody, man. I don't want to fight. No. You like to fight? Go over there. Go get in a cage with somebody or something. Do you? I ain't fighting with you. Do I know how to fight? It don't even matter. How about that? You're not going to find out. How about that? I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure nobody find out. Feel me? We can go to the gym and get it in or something. And then we just sharpen each other up. You see what it is a little bit. But I don't want no problems. You can believe that. Are y'all with me? Listen. Back to Romans 12:1. Look what it says. I like that, whatever that thing is, Joe. That's a nice one. 100 to you. Listen. I beseech you, therefore, brother. Listen. that by the mercies of Yah, I'm trying to get in on some mercy. How many of y'all need some mercy from Yah? How many of y'all need some mercy? Put a 1 in here if you need mercy from Yah. Put a 1 in here if you need mercy from Yah. Put a 1 in here if you need mercy from Yah. Put a 1 in here. Put a 1 in here if you know you need mercy from Yah. Need mercy me. All things ain't what they used to be. How many of y'all need mercy? Mercy. Y'all have mercy. Please have mercy. Mercy on your children. We need mercy. So he's begging us because of his mercy, right? Let's take advantage of it because he's giving it. You need mercy? Well, he's giving it. He's giving it mercy. Look, Paul is begging us by the mercies of Yah that we do what? If you want his mercy, present your body a living sacrifice. How many of y'all willing to present your body a living sacrifice? Your body, you give yourself to Yah. Put a 2 in here. If you're willing to give yourself to Yah. If you put a 2 in here, that means you're willing to give yourself to Yah. I'm going to tell you something. He'll tell you what to do if you put a 2 in here. He'll tell you what to do if you put a 2 in here. You're bought with a price, like Reed posted. You're bought with a price. Your life is no longer your own. You're bought with a price if you put a 2 in here. Listen. You're willing to present your body a living sacrifice. A living sacrifice. Well, this is where it gets a little more difficult. Holy. Since you're presenting your body to him and he owns you. If you put a 3 in here, you know the obligation of being holy. Now it's getting a little tricky now. Now we might lose some folks. I pray we don't. We might lose some folks that you understand that you have to be holy. Put a 3 in here if you're willing to present your body holy. Put a 3 in here if you're willing to do the holy thing. You want his mercy? Y'all said y'all needed mercy. You put a 1 in here, right? Then you said you was willing to present your body, so you put a 2 in here. But now you got to be holy. You got to watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. Watch when you out. Come on, talk back to me. Put a 3 in here if y'all willing. And be not conformed to this world. Do yourself a favor. This is also a difficult one because the Bible says save yourself from this untoward generation. Why I say save yourself from this untoward generation? Listen, untoward, because this world is not headed towards him. It's headed away from him. Ain't nothing out there but the lust of the eye, the lust of the flesh, and the pride of life. Ain't nothing out there. It's not of the Father, but of the world. And this world is passing away, the Bible went on to say. This world is passing away. This is an awful place to be, I'm telling you. Now, what I'm trying to do, me personally, listen, what I'm trying to do is be with him, and I want to get the heck up out of here, right? I want to do what he called me to do, and I want to be with him. That's it. I'm just being honest. Paul said the same thing. But you know what? Paul said, but it's needful for me to be here for y'all. So I'm willing to rock that too. I'm willing to rock that too. Right? I'm trying to stay in his face and love on him to the point that he gonna bring me home before it get too stupid down here. And I'm not lying to you. I'm telling you the truth. But I'm also down with if he want to use me. This is my testimony. Y'all should have your own. But if he want to use me here, I'm willing to hang around to plead with y'all, to beg you, to get your stuff in order, right? To get your stuff in order. And when we get to the point to where we're walking in the spirit of truth and the spirit of love, and we came out from among them, I don't want to mess with you on nothing that's not headed towards Yah. If it's not heading towards Yah, I'm not interested in it. I don't want it. I'm done. I quit. I wave the white flag. Nothing. Do you know what nothing means? If it's not headed towards Yah, I'm not interested. I don't care what it is. If it's not headed towards Yah, I'm cool. How about that? Period. If it's not kingdom building, if it's not edifying, right? Because all I want to do is just stand with truth, period. In the spirit of love. Stand with truth. In the spirit of love, period. If I can help you, here I am. I don't want to hurt you. I won't do nothing but what y'all want me to do, period. And when it gets real dummy, I want to be able to look at y'all and say, okay, beat me up, Scotty. Y'all got to be a little old to know what I said when I said that. Beat me up, Scotty. But that's how I feel about it. Y'all work on your own personal testimony. In order for you to do that, you got to be willing to present your body a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable unto Yah, and it's reasonable. And you also got to be willing not to be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. You got to change your thinking, what you pursuing, what you doing. You don't want to be doing and pursuing nothing Yah don't want you to. Good job, Reed. Them things you be posting, I don't know what to call them. You call them emojis or something? I'm old dude, man. What you call them emojis? Because that's the big one right there. I feel you right there. Dude, I'm done. I'm done, son. That's it. If you're done, you ready to run with Yah, put a 5 on it. If you're done and you ready to run with Yah, put a 5 on it. I got 5. Put 5 on it right now. He's smacking it, ain't he, demeanor? He said, I'm done. I'm done. I'm cooked. Goose cooked. Stick a fork in it. Whew. Can you smell the seasoning salt? I'm done. Whew. Let's pray. Spirit of living Elohim, we love you and thank you for this opportunity coming for you, humble to know how glean the truth of thy word. Thy word is truth. Continue to illuminate your children, quicken us, make us alive, wake us up before it's everlasting too late. Rescue your children. We're looking to you. We're looking towards the hills from whence cometh our help. Our help come from you. We quit. We're done with evil. We're done with ourselves doing evil. Give us power to tower over our evil nature. Give us humility, even right now. Cause us to see a difference in our lives today. Elevation, a graduation of deliverance from being delivered from ourselves. And then use us mightily. In Yahushua's name we humbly pray. Hallelujah. And Amen. Love you too, Mother Katie. Always. Always and forever. Hallelujah. That was the lesson for today. I pray we all continue to obey everything the Most High say, okay? Thank everybody to put the share button. You sharing your platform. Any of y'all that's willing to share your platform. A lot of people got a lot going on with their platforms. And for you to put the word on there, says something. Thank everybody. I'm looking forward to it, Reed. Thanks for helping me with the lesson, too. You posting scriptures and you definitely posting them emojis. Boy, would be hitting your boy in his heart for real. I'd be like, yeah, that's it. Wave the white, it's done. Done. So I'm looking forward to seeing you, fam. With that being said, y'all, thank everybody that puts the share button, sharing your platforms. Thank everybody that tag, because you letting your loved ones know this is it. Y'all get this word. Y'all get this word. Let's get ready to get up out of here. We really need, the first move we need to do is get in Yah's face like never before. Don't start focusing heavily on what they doing, because they finna lock this joker up. Real talk, too. That ain't even a game, nor a joke. Soon. They finna lock this joker. They already showed you. But they finna do it worse next time. You need Yah. You want to present your body as living sacrifice based on his mercy. You want to turn towards the hill. But let me say this before we go. Did you know that if we get together and pray, that's what he don't want? We need to start praying more together. Prayer was off the hook last night. But we need to pray more. We need to cry out. We need to cry out to Yah. I'm telling you. We need to throw a wrench in what they doing. Because what they doing ain't no pause in the cause. We kind of a little too busy. You can't be too busy for Yah. We need to come together and cry out to Yah. And cause it to grow. Crying out. 302-202-1102, extension 815648. You mean Yahoo? Put the prayer schedule in here. It's tonight, y'all, at 8 Pacific Standard Time. All y'all that can chime in for prayer. Listen, put the whole schedule up and put it inside our thing on in Messenger. See, here we go. It's supposed to be the Anunnaki. The Anunnaki, Reed. It's supposed to be the Anunnaki, which are really the fallen demons. Demons from CERN that they letting out the pit. Yeah, they letting visitors here coming through all those movies, those Marvel movies. That's what it's talking about. They've been telling us what they're trying to do, but they just beefed it up. This is a wicked. It's going down, and then people gonna stop believing the Bible and believe that the Anunnakis created us. And if you look at the Anunnakis, they're not male or female, and that's what they're doing to people. They erasing male and female because they're gonna present the Anunnaki as our creators and not the Most High. Oh, deception is in the land. That's why the Messiah said, I come in my Father's name, you receive me not. If another come in his own name, him you shall receive. And the world going to believe this mess. And this place going to be a giant prison, though, like Hunger Games. We dealing with a real devil. We need to pray. Dave Green, good to see you in here. 302-202-1102, extension 815648. Did we pray? I don't know if we prayed or not. Let me pray right quick. Spirit of living Elohim, bless everybody on the sound of my voice. Touch everybody from the crown of our head to the sole of our feet. Cause us to bow down to your will in these last and evil days. Fill us up with your ruah and give us vision. Make provision for the vision, and we'll do your last day bidding. In your matchless name we humbly pray. Hallelujah, Yahuwah, and Aman. I don't know if that's a second prayer, but ain't nothing wrong with praying. I got to get out of here, y'all. But 302-202-1102, extension 815648. Y'all be on. If somebody can put the prayer schedule in here and definitely put it in Messenger, the whole prayer schedule, not just one, do the whole prayer schedule so we all know. I love y'all. Y'all be Baruch and Barak Shalom. I'm gone.